What are the differences between the Epson EcoTank 3750 and the Epson EcoTank 3850? Stay tuned because today we're going to find out. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. And today we're going to be comparing the Epson EcoTank 3750 spec sheet and the 3850 spec sheet to see what are the differences. And much like you would with an Apple product, is it worth upgrading to the newest model? Because the 3750 was released in 2017, the 3850 was released in late 2021. So there's a 4-year period there. Did anything change? Are they basically just exactly the same? Or is there any information there that we can look at and say, hey, the older one is actually better than the newer one? I did the same analysis on the Epson EcoTank 2750 and 2850, and there were some shocking results with that video. So if you want to check that out, that's on my channel page or somewhere here in this video. If this video does end up being helpful, I ask that you like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Alright, so jumping right into it, the Epson EcoTank 3750, you see the current pricing is about $630. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to find lower than that in store, or if you're even going to be able to find this printer in store. But as you know, the Epson EcoTank models, you're moving from a ink cartridge based printer to a ink bottle based printer, where that's going to help you save a lot of money over the long term when you are printing so many pages. Now taking a look at the Epson EcoTank 3850, your current pricing is $399.99, and you don't have a shortage. With the 3750, you only have 2 left in stock. You better buy quickly. Now, always check the links in the description below. I'm going to be leaving links to each one of these printers in the description below, so you can check current pricing, you can check other specs that you would like to know about these printers, and you can also buy through that link, and you help this channel when you buy through those links as well. So you see there's already a big difference between the prices with 3850 and the 3750. Now I would attribute this to a short supply of 3750s. They're not being made anymore, so if you find them new, that's a really big deal. The 3850s are in production right now, and they're the newest model, so there's a lot more supply. In our society today, right now in 2022, supply is very important. If you don't have supply with certain products, the prices start to skyrocket. We see that with gas, we see that with homes, and we see that with discretionary spending and printing spending across the board in this country and in other countries. Alright, so now let's take a look at the spec sheet. The spec sheet is factual information from Epson. It gives you the exact numbers for printing speed, printing resolution, copy information, the type of paper you can use, the amount of electricity the printer uses, the amount of ink that the printer uses, how much you should print on a monthly basis. So we're going to take a look at all of those things so that we get a good clear picture, and we're going to start out with the 3750. Now I've gone through all of these categories and I've seen if there's any differences, if there's any fluctuation, and really all the differences are going to be under this section that says prints. It talks about the printing technology, printer language, max printing resolution, and the print speed, along with the auto two-sided printing speed and the minimum ink droplet size. We're going to be looking at that primarily on these 2 spec sheets. Of course, we do have the 3850 spec sheet here as well, and I'll kind of gloss over some of the other categories just so that you get a good understanding of where there aren't differences, so that's kind of out of the way. But really quickly, I did want to mention the sponsor of today's video. It is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. Essentially, if you currently have a printer that is printing blank pages, a certain color is in printing, you have lines or streaks, or you have an overall and general print quality issue, then you're going to want to use this product. You can go to my channel page, go to the search bar, type in your printer model, and what you will find is an instructional video on how to use this product with your specific printer model or a similar printer model. At the end of the day, it's all about the print head, and if your print head is compatible with this product, you can use this product. I have received hundreds of testimonials, thousands of testimonials of people saving money, saving on any ink that they may have already purchased, and saving the time, hassle, and money of having to buy a new printer, new ink. All of that takes a lot of time and effort. So this is a very easy DIY solution for you. There's going to be a link for this product in the description below. Anytime during this video, you can pause this video, go down to the description box, click the link, get yours today, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. Alright, so we're gonna hit it right on the nose, and we're gonna go right into the differences of the Epson EcoTank 3750 and 3850. So the 3750 has a printing technology of a 4-color drop-on-demand micro piezo inkjet technology. We come into the 3850, you've got the exact same 4-color drop-on-demand micro piezo inkjet technology. Precision Core 1S print head. Now, is that the same? It's the exact same print head on the 3750 as it is on the 3850. Printer language is the Epson ESC-PR, same exact thing on the 3850. Your printing resolution, this is where you see some differences, but there are no differences. It's 4800 by 1200 on both of these printers. Now, the printing speed on the 3750 is 15 ISO pages per minute black, 8 ISO pages per minute color. That is where we're going to spot one of the differences. The Epson EcoTank 3850 is going to be faster for you. 15.5 pages per minute black, 8.5. So you got half a page faster on a page per minute basis. All right, so that's one of the biggest differences there. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the automatic two-sided printing speed. 8 pages per minute black, 6 or 4.5 pages per minute color with the 3750. With the 3850, you're getting 6.5 ISO pages per minute and 4.5 ISO pages per minute for color. So that is another difference, where the 3750 actually is faster with the black double-sided printing, and with the color double-sided printing, the 3850 and 3750 are identical. So this is one aspect that it's a very small difference, I would say, and not really anything significant at all. That the 3750 though is faster with two-sided printing, specifically with black documents. With color, they're going to be exactly the same. So that's not a big difference. Now let's take a look at your minimum ink droplet size. 3 droplet sizes as small as 3.3 picoliters. Same exact thing on the 3850. You got a lot of the same mobile and voice activated printing scanning. You got a lot of the same copying specs. Copying speed is 11 pages per minute, copies per minute on black, 5 with color. So with the 3750, there's another little difference. It's 5.5 instead of 5 with the color copy pages per minute. So there's another little small difference there where the 3750 is beating the 3850 in a small way. We're not going to say it's anything out of the ordinary. So your scanning max hardware resolution is 2400 dpi. Same there. And now we're going to run over to the paper handling. You got a lot of the same papers. If there are differences, I'm not going to really focus on them because they're basically all the same. Same max paper size, 8.5 by 47.2. Your input capacity is 150 sheets per paper on the 3750. And on the 3850, your input paper capacity size is 250 sheets of paper. So you've got 100 more sheets of paper that you're able to fit in the paper tray. On the 3850s, you have a bottom paper tray. So that bottom paper tray on the 3850 is going to far surpass the paper tray on the 3750. So that's another big upgrade. And that actually would be very much worth it. That is a very big deal, the amount of pages you're able to fit within your paper tray. All right, so your duty cycle is going to be the same. That's basically how many pages Epson recommends you print on a monthly basis. Recommended monthly page volume of 800 pages. 800 pages there as well. You've got a touch screen on both of these printers. And when you look at approximately how much voltage you're going to be using, it's 12 watts on the 3750, and on the 3850 power consumption, it's the same thing. So that was one of the differences between the 2750 and the 2850, was that the 2750 used more power than the 2850. In this case, both printers use the same amount of power, same power consumption, and both printers have a maintenance box, and you have a lot of the other same specifications. So I'm sure there are little differences here and there in other categories, but The biggest differences between the 3750 and the 3850 is the 3850 is going to give you half a page more with your printing speed. Your automatic two-sided printing, actually there's a spec where the 3750 is actually a little bit better when it comes to the black pages. You're getting 8 pages per minute instead of 6.5 with the 3850. And then you got some other smaller differences that we already talked about. But then one of the bigger differences, as I just said, was the paper capacity, how much paper you're able to fit in that paper tray. With the 3850, you're able to fit 100 more pages than you are with the 3750. I would say that's worth upgrading, definitely. But is there a huge difference? There's not a huge difference. This is basically the same print head technology, is almost identical specs, a little bit of a difference here and there. But if you could sell your old 3750, get some money for it, and maybe even get more than what you paid for it because the prices are so high, and you want to upgrade to the 3850, I would expect a little bit higher specs, like maybe even more faster printing speed and higher printing resolution. But at the end of the day, the 3850 is better than 3750 overall, and I would definitely make that switch if it's convenient for you. If your 3750 is still running normally and you're good with that paper capacity that you have of 150 sheets, stick with the 3750. But if you were looking to upgrade, I would definitely recommend upgrading. Alright, I hope that this video was helpful. Remember all the product links that are in the description below for the Best Printers Cleaning Kit, for the 2 printers we ended up talking about here today. And if this video was helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any comments or questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.